For more on this, let's speak with Javid Yusuf, who's in Colombo. He's a former member of Sri Lanka's Constitutional Council. Thanks for joining us, Javid. So we see these efforts by the opposition, many protests, general strike yesterday. It hasn't caused the prime minister or the president to resign, but could you say that these efforts are working?
No, I think the pressure is definitely mounting, but the government seems determined to somehow stay on despite the widespread protests all over the country that the president and the government must step down. So the government seems to be concentrating its attention on staying on rather than resolving the crisis, because the situation is so desperate, as you have mentioned, where people are trying to collect basic essentials, but being unable to do so. So the government itself has not taken any steps to attend to this. So the government's attention at this point of time, unfortunately, seems to be focused on staying on in office.
And the government, do you think they just want to sort of wait this out? Do they think that these protests will eventually diminish, or do they think that they can come up with some kind of solution before that happens?
No, I think government is really hoping that time will answer their problems by these protesters running out of steam. But the protests are going on relentlessly. There are unconfirmed reports that on Monday, the Prime Minister will resign, and that he has been requested to do so by the President, his own brother. But these are all unconfirmed reports, and only when it happens will we know what exactly the situation is. But those are political, machinations. But the problems of the people remain. And unless this political deadlock is broken and all sections of the community, political and otherwise, get together, it seems that we have to face these difficult days even in the near future.
Yeah, we've been hearing those rumors about the president possibly sacking his own brother, the prime minister, for at least a week now. As you said, remains to be seen if that move will happen or what that would even mean to improve things there. So you're in the capital, Colombo. Tell us, over the last several weeks, how life has been there.
Well, life has been very difficult, not only in Colombo, but even in the outstations, because you see, even we had the traditional Sinhala and Tamil New Year, which is a national festival, where most people go to their villages and get together with their families and enjoy the New Year, but they spend most of the time in queues, waiting for gas, for fuel, and even facing what we call electricity cuts. Medicines are in short supply. So it's been very bad time for Sri Lankans during the last few weeks. And unfortunately, there does not seem to be an immediate foreseeable end to this situation, although the international community is helping us in many ways. And also today, the president has declared a state of emergency. So one has to wait and see how the government is going to use the emergency, because the organized working class has threatened that unless the government steps down, they are going to have a continuous stoppage of work, and the country will come to a standstill.
Yeah, and you could see police there using water cannons and tear gas on people. Life has absolutely gotten more difficult in Sri Lanka. We're going to stay on this story. Javid Yusuf, thanks so much for bringing your insight to us.
Thank you.